Hello friends, I'm Jennifer with Home Sweet Create. Hello everybody. Welcome, welcome. When y'all are getting on, say hello and let us know you are here. Hello friends. I had to run downstairs and grab my iPad, so I'm a little out of breath. Oh my goodness. Getting us pulled up on the Totally Dazzled page as well. And hopefully we'll be able to see comments. We are going to be doing a little tote bag today, and we've used this decoupage paper from European Excellency before on a cute little purse that we redid. This one's called Old Photos, and I do have the link to European Excellency in the description, and then the code is Jennifer, which saves you a little bit of money. A little discount. Hi, Miss Connie Odom, and Miss Lisa is here. Let's see, I'm not seeing any comments quite yet, but this is the tote bag we're going to be using. I believe it came from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, one of the two, but it is a really cool zipper. Has a zipper, has the little, does it have a pocket? No, it does not have a pocket inside, but it does have a zipper, which is nice. Hey, Miss Connie. It's a little damp. I put some liquid patina on it earlier because we're going to do some stenciling on it first. And if y'all are watching on European Excellency page, welcome. If you're new here, I would love to have you join us on our page, Home Sweet Create, as well. Miss Sweet Sybil, thank you so much for spreading the joy. Hey, Miss Angela, I'm feeling okay. Thank you for asking. Hi, Miss Connie. Hi, Miss Jean. I'm just going to dry this just a bit. And we will water cut those out. There's my Lori Lou. Hey, sister. Sweet Kathy is here. Who else is here? Miss Jean Hall, hello. Hi. Who else am I missing? I think so far I've said hello to everybody. Miss Kathy Cortez and Sybil, all of you are here. If y'all would sprinkle this, we always appreciate that so much. Hey, Miss Pat. Some paper towels here because we are, like I said, we're going to do some stenciling. I think I'm going to use the Mama's damask, however you choose to say it. This is a stencil from Vintage Retail Therapy. I do have some of these on my website, but this is one of her designs. And I think we're going to do just a light, almost like a shadowing. And then I think it'll be really pretty with these. We're gonna cut out all these prints and put it over. This would be so cute if you're traveling, a travel tote. So we are going to need our little paper towel here to offload our brush, because that is the key when you're stenciling. You wanna make sure you are offloading as much paint in your brush as you can. Oh, who has a sinus infection? Oh, I'm sorry, Angela. Yes, there's been a lot of people sick, that's for sure. Hi, Miss Linda. I had squamous cell and melanoma. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to start in the middle and then kind of work our way out. And I think I'm going to use, I think this is the one. I hope I grabbed the right one. I was going to go with a darker one, but this should work, I hope. This is an antique bronze, but it's the extreme sheen. Extreme Sheen is what it's called, by Deco Art, and it's in the antique bronze. Hopefully, you know what, all we can do is try and see if we like it. And I also am an affiliate with Essential Stencil, and that's in my link tree, but I love their brushes. Hi, Miss Gail. Y'all, I'm really, hold on, let me make sure. Let me make sure before I move forward. I think that is the, I had one that's a little bit darker, and I must have just grabbed this one on accident. Hold on, is this, I might have it right here, hold on. Or it's gonna be the same. No, this one's the champagne gold. Okay, well, we're gonna go for it. We want it light anyway, so it might just be, and it's shimmery. All right, here we go. You can tape this down. Oh yeah, see, it's gonna be darker on that. So, okay, we're good. I wouldn't want it to be any darker, actually. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Wait a minute. Hi, my sister. Wait a minute. All right. When you do it like this, really and truly, you will not have to reload your brush much. My sister Susie, how was your dinner? I'm sure it was yummy. Just working our way. Working our way here. And I'll butt that up there, so we'll be good. Oh, hey, Teresa. And I'm not taking it all the way to the top because we're gonna be putting some lace up there. Hi, Miss Gail. Hi, Judy. All right, just trying to keep this from shifting. You can pounce, you can swirl on something like this. You can pounce, but if you have a good enough brush, you can swirl and you don't have to worry about it bleeding. I don't think this is gonna bleed. It won't bleed if you get enough off. You offload enough. Like, I am just dipping into the paper towel that I offloaded on just to pick up a little bit more paint. But even if you're going for a full coverage, you still want to offload as much as you can because that's what's gonna prevent it from bleeding through your stencil. But if you have an oopsie, it's okay because you can cover it up with that decoupage paper. Hey, Lorraine, how are you? I'm not even gonna carry that all the way to the edge quite yet. So we're just gonna line it up with the next one. Okay, ready? See what it looks like? Oh my goodness, can y'all see that? That is so, so pretty. All right, let me shift this a little bit here. All right, now we're gonna line it up. Hopefully I'm lining it up straight. Let me see something. Might cheat for a second here. Or not. There are little dots that you should be using your register marks, but I did not, so we like to live on the edge here. We're living on the edge a little bit here. Here we go. Living on the edge in a prayer. Hopefully I lined it up somewhat well. But we'll find out here in just a second. We're going to find out. Hey, Miss Janet. Hey, Sweet Mary. Okay. Okay, let's see. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. We got a little bit of an opening there, but really not bad at all. Hi, Karen. And hi, Karen. Hippie Chick Crafts by Lou. Hello. Cute name. My straps are around my iPad. Hold on. Woohoo. All right, and we've got to shift it. We got to shift it here. Now, if I were to do this, this is what I should have done over there. I guess it was my right brain, left brain, just not. It was like, And looky there, we can just line it up just like that. We won't have that line again. Thank you, Teresa. Love you, sister. Okay, here we go. Hold it in place. I'm not going to go back over what I've already done because I don't want it too dark. And again, this was just to give the bag a little something more, a little extra. Aw, Lorraine, that's so sweet. I don't know, my kids would agree with that back in the day, but I'll take it. Okay, trying to get us a flat spot here. There we go. All right. I love it. I'll hold it up for you to see. See, so it just gives it a little something, something. You can, obviously, you could do the back side if you wanted to. But I love it. I think that's perfect. It's still a little damp, like I said, and I put that liquid patina on it probably about 2 hours ago. Okay, so now let's get our paper here. We'll set this to the side a moment. Let's cut this out with our water pen here. All right. Again, this is called Old Photos. You could fussy cut this with scissors if you wanted to. I just prefer to use the water because it just blends better when you decoupage it down, in my opinion. Okay, so let's get that started. This will probably take, somebody activated a stars party. Oh my goodness gracious, thank you so much. Sometimes the little fibers are stubborn, depending on which way you're tearing it. There we go. Okay, so let's see, it gives you those nice feathered edges there. Definitely using, I might use all of them, I'm not sure, it just depends. We'll probably put our lace down, that way we can kind of see where it's gonna land. I love, do y'all remember the little handbag or whatever you want to call it? The little clutch, not a clutch, the little purse I did anyway with this paper. It was so stinking cute. And I love vintage postcards and old pictures. I just think they're so sweet. Greetings, Miss Sandy. Thank you. Do you want to make one, Lorraine? Ah, come on. Okay. Just gonna get these out. We'll get that lace down. Found some cute little totally dazzled embellishments we're gonna use. Angela, it's called Old Photos. And I have that European Excellency link in my description of this video. The weather here has been absolutely gorgeous today. I had a few errands this morning, but man, was it beautiful outside. For sure this one. It was warm, but there was a very beautiful breeze. Hi, Miss Patty. Hi, Becky. Just pinch, pinch, pinch. Like I said, this is probably the longest part of the live pulling this out, but I wanted to show you the paper. I wanted you to see the full paper before I started taking it all apart. So there's 4. Let's see. know if we're going to use the little words. We might. Possibly. So I'm trying to be careful that I don't accidentally tear those. Thank you so much for the stars. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on that. Let's see. Let's just see what we've got going on here. Okay, this is the lace. I believe, me and Susie were trying to figure out today, I believe I got this lace from Michael's. Michael's or Walmart. I do not believe it's a Hobby Lobby find. But it's very, very beautiful. It's so pretty, it's hard to tell what is the front and what is the back. But I thought it'd be, I like the width of it. I probably will actually take that all the way around. Yeah, I like that. Let's do it. Hey, Michelle. How are you, pretty lady? And I use the Fabri-Tac. I am going to get a gauge how wide I need it there. Yep. Okay. It definitely is a great adhesive, and you do not have to worry about burning yourself or using hot glue on your lace. That's the biggest thing. Just a little tiny bit in the center there. Okay. Oh. See, it got me. Got me again. I am going to carry that all the way around. But I don't want to glue it because I don't want it to stick to the table while we're working on the front. But I am, if my scissors are here, I am going to cut it to the length we need. Now I have a bad habit of grabbing stuff off my craft table and leaving them across the room. Okay, whatever. We're not going to worry about it. We're not going to worry about that right now. But I will be carrying that to the back side anyway. So let me tack this down. Hold on, Ronnie, I missed your comment, my dear. I don't see old photos on European Excellency. Okay, hold on. There might be another number. I mean, that's what it is. Carta di Riso. That's where it came from. That's where it came from. Okay, so we've got that. And I probably will antique these a little bit. Five-star rating, thank you. And when the bag's open, y'all, it stands open like that. So it's fine that that spot looks kind of like it's missing something. All right, what are we thinking? I think maybe it does need some of these words. Or I don't know. I kind of like it janky like that. Okay. All right, I kind of like that. What do y'all think? And then I'm thinking we could go in with some of the little words by them. Yep, I like them like that. Hey, Miss Nancy. It's warm and so dry in South Georgia. Oh, goodness. We finally got rain. We have been needing rain, let me tell you. And we finally got it last week. Because there's a lot of fires. Like, some were really close to some of my dear friends. I like to just put a little bit down and then add where I need it. But this is decoupage, varnish, and glue. So it'll just kind of act like a sealer anyway. But sometimes you need a little bit more because you are on canvas bag, so it soaks it up. It soaks it up. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze a bunch of this out here. Thank you, Miss Martha. Okay. This is the Pentart varnish and glue. So, get those. Get it good and started there. But you definitely don't want any of your edges exposed, because then that's gonna... Y'all, this stuff works. I did a tote bag, I believe in private group last year, and I have taken that thing to the beach many times, and it has held up. So decoupage paper will work on, you know, beach bags and whatnot. Just make sure you seal them good. Hi, Bridget. And a lot of times with the canvas, you need to go both directions. I probably will go back and seal the whole bag again since I painted it. Hey, Miss Shauna. How are you? I know we've been saying it, but y'all, we really, really mean it. It's not going to be long. And we'll have some of the... And the Tote Dazzle Flame will be out. We are so excited. I know y'all are anxious. Hold on, I feel like this edge needed a little bit more. Trust me, we are just as anxious as you are. You just had to make a cup of coffee. That actually sounds really, really good, but I know if I did that, I won't sleep tonight. I have to go pick up my grandson after this because I have to take him to school. My daughter, they needed to get a new vehicle, and they did, but then she almost had a blowout with one of the tires picking him up from school. So therefore that means I'm gonna have to get him to school again, which I did that for 2 weeks until they can get that tire fixed. It's always something, right? But I am just so thankful that she was, you know, close to home in an area where she was not, you know, she was driving slow, not on the interstate, because that could have been very, very bad. I'm just going to go ahead and seal all of these. Okay. That way they're done. Done. Comments keep freezing. It's chilly in Idaho. It is not chilly here. It's beautiful though. It really is. Can't complain. There's my scissors. I found them. I know, Lori Lou. That is the absolute truth, isn't it? I'm drying those, but look, I want to show y'all so you can see. Look how sweet. See if I can manage to do this. Just don't want all this extra lace here. I will glue that down to the back when this front is dry though. Anything for our kids, isn't that the truth? It's always something though. Thought about nah. Now let me show you what I chose for the bling. Yeah, I did too. I was trying to think of something to do. I actually had the crown paper. I was going to work with the crown paper tonight. That was already planned. And then Susie worked with it last night. I was cracking up. I said, well, change plans. Change of plans here, sister. So funny. Okay, look. It's the antique bronze fleur-de-lis. So I thought these would be so cute right here at the straps. I thought they were, wait, am I doing them? Okay, the point goes up. I don't want to do them upside down. I always have to think about that for a second. The points go up. So I thought, how cute would that be? Can y'all see that? Like right there at the strap. And then I also have this little double one. Yeah, I don't think I need that one. I think just the two would be really cute. Do y'all like that? Thinking right there where just the point portion is on the strap. You love that? Thank you. Okay. Okay, good. All right, well, I'm going to come in and I'm going to really load it down with some B7000 on this portion here. without fail, I get that stuff on my fingers. And at the point here a little bit. And then we're going to put some hot glue. Carefully. I'm just going to use the edge of that. We're going to hold it in place. Hey, Miss Janet, thank you. Hey, Gail, thank you so much. Oh, that's cute on there, y'all. That's really cute. Okay, I like that. We'll have enough glue on this where that sucker is not going anywhere. But you could add like a bow coming off this, you know, make one of those fun little, where they like braid these scarves around the handles. There's just so many different things you could do with this. Oh, goodness. Sure we're on the same here. Photos of Paris. Okay. Ronnie, thank you. Maybe Agnieszka just liked the name she put on the website better. Yay! My sister's sitting outside. Her and Jim have been so sick, and the weather has not allowed a whole lot of anything, and now it's beautiful, and she's able to be outside. I told her, I said, there you go. That's some healing property right there, being outside. Some fresh air. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get this off my fingers. You got the birds chirping and Jennifer chirping in your ear. Not that we didn't do that for 3 hours today. The bling is Totally Dazzled. It's the fleur-de-lis, which, you know, I'm sure will probably be coming back if you don't have them. Okay, yes, look how stinking perfect that is. I love the fleur-de-lis. Okay. Let's see if this is dry just enough just to get this lace tack down, because I am bringing this all the way around here. I don't want it just flopping around on us. But I'm debating maybe using some stickles on our postcards, like on the outside of them. I think that could be really pretty. And it'll just give it a little bit of shimmer. A little bit of shimmer. Okay. All right. That was bugging me flopping around. So we've got the lace on the back as well. Lucia! It's okay. Really wet though, because I sealed them. Now I'm thinking that maybe the little words, like do a dark wax around these and then maybe do the stickles around maybe the little words. I don't know. I can't wax these until they're totally dry, or you'll just kind of get like a yellowy mess, and I don't want that. Because when they're truly dry, they're gonna feel like a canvas, almost like a smooth canvas. It's very cool. Let me see here. Let me see if one of these, I used them in private group. Okay, that's the one that's working good. All right. Let's just see. Let me just cut a couple and then we'll get in there with the water pen. That's the cafe. I like that. This is Tour Eiffel. I like that. I like that there. And maybe just the Paris one over here. We'll just do like 3 of them. Kind of like that. I like that. Do y'all like that? Let's see. Let's just hang this right there for just a second and get these water pinned out. Hi, Jocelyn. Y'all, I got bangs. Can y'all tell? I got, well, not like short bangs, but I have not fixed my hair and it's driving me crazy because it's like, ah! Lori Lou says, Showa. Yeah, I told her, I said, I have to wear a hat outside. I mean, it's just, I have to always wear a hat. And here we are approaching summertime. And I said, you know, I still want to be able to have little pieces of my hair and it look cute. Sister, is it that bad? See, they're not, I didn't do these. If you're having a bad day, don't cut your bangs. Listen, I thought about that meme. In fact, I think I have posted that meme before, Susie. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I'm blushing right now. I wanted to be able to pull hair out of my hat when my hat's on and it not be, you know, down to here. Which is what she did last time because my hair was all one length, and I said, I want you to cut bangs to like my cheekbones, and she wouldn't do it. She wouldn't do it. So this time I went in, she goes, what are we doing today? I said, what I asked you to do last time. I want my bangs cut shorter. She's like, okay. It's so funny. And she cut like almost 3 inches off the length. But right now it's a stringy mess. Yeah, if you're having a bad day, don't. Oh, that's so funny. I did that one time. I mean, I said, take them off. And I mean, it was like, thank you, Lorraine. Yeah, I was literally thinking of that mean Susie. That's so funny. Hey, Miss Phyllis. trying to carefully pinch these without getting our words. Okay, there we go. We've got them. Let's get this back over here. All right. And what did we say? We're going to do the little Paris right here. That's cute. This is Cafe de Paris. Pottery. It'd be really cute. I told Susie earlier if I had a big stencil that just said Paris going across the front, that would be really cute. And then do these little images going around it. I believe that would be cute. Okay. All right. Yep. I think the stickles would be cute going around those words. So when you're using stickles, make it be the absolute last thing that you use. And it's so beautiful when it dries, but you don't want to smear it. Y'all are so sweet. You can do rhinestone stencils at Say Paris. You could. That would be pretty. Make sure that's good enough. Because I think I'm going to take... Let me see. I had a little wax brush already, but we'll use this one. It's fine. And this I'm just kind of go around the edges. Just where it's not white, you know, where we, and it's the antique bronze also, so it matches that paint on the background. It's probably still a little too damp to be doing it, honestly. But it's just kind of, here, I'll do it on one more and show y'all. I don't want to keep going. I don't want to mess it up. But I want y'all to see on one of them at least. Oh, that's pretty. And again, remember these are like jaggedy. They're not perfectly shaped. They're old. Tattered, like me, old and tattered. That's really cute. That is really, really cute. Okay, but I am going to wait for those to dry a little bit more before I continue with this wax. Okay, let me get the stickles though. We are going to stickle around our words here. And with this, I am going to kind of box it in. So you're essentially just drawing with it, just So cute. And once that dries, I may actually antique it possibly. I don't know. I might leave it alone. If it's not flowing, just sometimes the glitter will get jammed in there. Yeah, they're still damp, sister. I missed it. What were you telling me to do? Oh, come on. Need a pen. Hold on. I need to stick something in this. I gotta have a piece of bling. Oh, guess what? I have some on. Don't work with me here. Come on. Y'all, I've had these on so long. They're like on there, let me tell you. It's like I did it intentionally. I probably did. I probably closed those things up so tight so I didn't lose them. There we go. I just need to clear that nozzle. Sometimes you need to do that. You gotta clear that nozzle because there we go. You don't want to keep pushing when it's like that, because when it clears, you don't want it to shoot out a big blob on your project. So you might have to clear out that glitter just a tad. Oh, that's cute. And it looks even better when it dries. Okay. I gotta see what Lori was trying to tell me to do. Girl, just do them all. Oh yeah, they're damp. They're damp, sister. That's why I didn't. I was going to, but I feel like if I keep going, it's gonna mess it up. But just so y'all can see, that one has that wax on it. Those first two have the wax on it versus these do not. But look at how cute the little labels are. I love that. I think it turned out so stinking sweet. But yeah, we're gonna let that completely dry, and then I'll go in and I'll wax around those postcards a little bit more and get it finished up. Oh, thank you, Miss Pamela. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. But again, that paper came from European Excellency. You could probably put Paris photos. It's the decoupage rice paper. And that link and my code is in the description of this video also. And if you have any of your fleur-de-lis, I think they go so stinking perfect with that. But anyway, y'all can do any kind of decoupage paper on any kind of canvas bag. Just make it your own, and you will have the most unique bag on the beach this summer. But I hope you all have an amazing and blessed night, and I'll see you all again real soon. Bye-bye, friends.